She says, "Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl," and she would just like to twirl and twirl and twirl until my arm got tired.
Welcome to the Reporter Room, where we seek truth and justice. My name is Jessica Davies. I'm an independent journalist, and today we're going to talk about the Summer Wells case, focusing on secondary drowning, shock, and the conversation that Summer's grandma purportedly relayed to a YouTuber through her friend. Let's get into it. If you aren't familiar with the Summer Wells case, please see my video, Was Summer Really Abducted? I will link it for you in the description below. Someone purporting to be Grandus's friend claimed to a YouTuber that there was no planting of flowers on the day that Summer went missing. She said that Summer was feeling sick and that Candus called her husband and Summer's father, Don Wells, to see what to do about Summer being ill. The purported friend claims that Candus Harer, who we're going to refer to as Grandus, took a nap and that Candus left Ben Hill Road with Summer to drive to Jonesboro to meet Don. Candus returned home without Summer, and they both reported her missing. Before we go any further, please subscribe, share, and like. Your support is greatly appreciated. We know from Teen H's account that there was some kind of incident at the Warriors State Park. H stated that he thought Summer was submerged underwater for a 5 to 6 second period, but he wasn't sure. In contrast, Candus, Summer's mom, denied that this incident even occurred. It doesn't seem like Candus was keeping an eye on Summer, who was only 5 years old, while she was swimming in murky water at Warrior State Park that day. We know Summer could not swim. We know Summer was not wearing a life vest. We know Summer was not wearing a flotation device. We also know that there is a steep drop-off at the watering hole. I believe H when he says Summer was underwater and that he removed his shirt to get her out. Summer may have appeared okay, but maybe she wasn't. There has been a lot of speculation about a dry drowning incident, but dry drowning symptoms generally set in less than an hour after water is inhaled. However, secondary drowning can occur up to 48 hours after a water accident. Secondary drowning symptoms usually occur 1 to 24 hours after water enters the lungs. Symptoms include coughing, vomiting, fever, diarrhea, difficulty breathing, chest pain, and fatigue. Dry drowning is caused by the physical presence of water inside the lungs. The water damages lung tissue and interferes with oxygen exchange. This disrupts surfactant. Surfactant is a sticky substance that keeps the tiny airways called alveoli from collapsing and sticking together. This can also cause laryngospasm. This is a spasm in the throat. It obstructs the airway at the level of the vocal cords, causing a reduction in air going to the lungs. Pulmonary edema is also caused from secondary drowning. Pulmonary edema is when the fluid builds up in the lungs and damages lung tissue. This can lead to drowning from the inside out and can even cause a heart attack. One or all of these things can take place, and this determines how severe the symptoms are and how quickly they can occur. Drowning victims who are taken to the emergency room awake and breathing on their own have an excellent prognosis for recovery. Those patients who are alert, seem drowsy, or who need breathing support can have a variety of outcomes. The outcome is better if the time under the water is shorter and the water is clean and cold. In this case, we know the water was murky and therefore not clean. The water was also not cold, as Candus repeatedly tells us it was a hot day. What do you think about secondary drowning? Lack of oxygen can also lead to shock. Shock occurs when the body is not getting enough oxygen to its organs and tissues, and blood carries the oxygen. Shock will cause the blood pressure to drop and may be life-threatening. Shock can also occur after a serious injury. Did Summer hit her head or bang her chest while swimming? We don't know because no one was watching her, allegedly. Was Summer's body going into shock? Let's review the symptoms of shock and what we know about Summer. 1. Signs of shock include cool and clammy skin. Grandus's friend and Candus both say Summer was feeling cold after swimming. This is odd, since Candus has described the day as hot, very hot. Summer was so cold that she was changed into long-sleeved top and long-sleeved pants. 2. Pale or ashen skin. Is Summer wearing lip gloss in the final photo? Because her lips seem very pink and shiny. 3. A bluish tinge to lips or fingernails, or in the case of people with darker complexions, this can present as gray. If you notice her nail beds, you'll see a bluish tint. They're quite dark. 4. A rapid pulse. We are not able to determine this from the video or the photo. 5. Nausea or vomiting. Candus and Grandus would know if Summer was feeling sick to her stomach or vomiting. 6. Enlarged pupils. Summer's eyes are closed in the final photo video, so we're unable to assess her pupil size. 7. Weakness or fatigue. Summer is tired and falls asleep on top of cold milk jugs. The jugs would be chilly, so if Summer was cold, why would she voluntarily lie on milk jugs? Also, when Candus dropped off H and when his mother, Allie, came out, Allie said Summer usually gave her a big hug. This time, Summer didn't even wake up. Allie also says that she wanted Candus to wake up Summer so she could give her a hug. She says that Candus refused, stating they needed to get home and get their groceries put away. Candus denies this ever occurred. 8. Thirst. Grandus's purported friend said Summer told Grandus she was thirsty and began drinking an old orange drink lying on the back seat of the truck. Grandus's friend said Grandus told her not to drink the old orange drink and instead gave her a bottle of water. What do you think happened to Summer? I cannot independently verify that Grandus spoke to her friend, but if it's true, then Summer may have gone into shock. The last video/photo may have been taken to send to Don Wells, Summer's father, to decide what they were going to do about Summer being sick. According to Grandus's friend, Candus dropped Grandus off with the groceries, communicated with Don, and left with Summer to drive to Jonesboro to meet Don. The friend purports that Grandma said Summer never returned home. Please subscribe, like, and share, and thank you for watching.